All right, in this video, we have our entire logo done, the flare, the illustration main, and the real lion. We're going to import this or upload this to Google Drive, and then from Google Drive, we're going to take it into Adobe Illustrator on a MacBook. Before we get it to Drive, I want you to make sure that you don't have your stock photo layer shown. So make sure that these three right here are hidden on the right side of the screen. Do make sure that your actual outline, though, is shown. Again, just do black and white right now because we'll be doing color and illustration, so don't have any color on your Sketchbook one. Or if you do, turn it into black and white. All right, what you want to do is hit the top left menu button, and then I want you to go to your Sketchbook gallery. Save your current sketch, obviously. In your Sketchbook gallery, at the bottom right, there's a button that looks like a rectangle with 3 slashes. Choose that. Then I want you to hit Share at the very top. Find the Google Drive app right here. Your account should come up, your DASD account. Let me hit X that because it already did. Under Select Folder, I'm just going to put mine on my base drive right here. I'll hit Save here in the bottom right. Oh, let me show you that again. Down in the bottom right, Save here. The other big thing here is renaming your file. Leave it as a .png. Make sure that you don't delete that. And then you can call it whatever you want. I'm just going to call mine Logo. And then I'll hit return on my keyboard. Make sure there's no spaces in your name there. And then go ahead and hit upload in the top right. All right. Then in the next video, we're going to be moving on to a MacBook. So you'll be logging in there and going to Drive. I've been uploaded into Illustrator. So I'm going to use Google Chrome, but you could also use Safari for this. And you're going to go to drive.google.com. And then if you just put yours just in like your base Illustrator, well, you see that I did a test run of it. I got the real one right here. I'm going to go ahead and double click it to open it, or just to get a better view of it. And then in the top right, you're looking for the download button. Download is the one I'm currently hovered over, the down arrow with the little marker there. Hit that. Safari works a little differently than Chrome. Chrome, I think, is a little easier, which is why I'd recommend that you use it. Because what you can do is you can take the file from right there and click and drag it onto your desktop. Let me show you Safari, I guess, while we're in this video, just in case you did it with Safari. Drive.google.com. Safari's also been slower on our school MacBooks. Update password. Let's find the logo. Double click it to open it. Same button at least, right? So right here. Then what you'll see Safari does is you'll want to hit allow to that, and you'll see Safari happens up here, or it literally just force opens it like this, which is weird to me. If yours force opened like mine, while you have it selected, go to File at the very top of your screen, and then Move to. Where? Click it, and then I want you to choose Desktop, and then you can hit Move. Now, I already have the file, as you can see over here. I'm just going to hit replace. It doesn't matter. But that's why I thought Chrome was a little easier than Safari. So, anyway, however you want, get the file. And what I would ask of you is to put it somewhere on the right side of your desktop, like over here, anywhere from here all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to leave mine in the corner pocket. It's nice and easy to find. All right, open up Illustrator. We're going to make a new file for the logo. Go over here to Create New. And ignore everything on the left side. My settings here are perfect. Inches, you want 5x5. Color mode, CMYK. Raster effects high. The only thing up here, Untitled, you probably want to change that. You could call it your first name, last name, logo. And then go ahead and hit Create. I'm going to hold down Command and hit minus quite a few times because we're going to bring in our logo. Then I want you to look closely at my mouse cursor. Let me make it black with the selection tool. Ready? Follow the cursor over to the right side of the screen, and you'll notice that the cursor changes to like a left arrow. Click and hold, and you can actually drag Illustrator over a little bit so that you see your desktop now. From there, click and drag your logo into the white square and let go, and you'll see that your logo is probably a lot bigger. We wanted to make it a lot bigger just in case it didn't fit. If you hover over with the selection tool, any one of the corner pockets, whether that be the top right or the top left, you're going to see that your arrow changes to a diagonal arrow left and right. Hold shift and click and drag so that it swipes down or makes it a little bit smaller. You want it to fit inside this square. And your file should be a square size, so eventually it will fit. There we go. Now I can zoom back in a little bit. All right, now that we have this set up, we're going to do a few things to it. What I'm going to do over here, ready? Go ahead and open your layers. Layers are right here. If you don't have layers shown, you need to go to Window, Workspace, and then make sure that you're on the Essentials Classic layout. On the Essentials, layers is not defaultly shown, which to me is really annoying. So again, Window, Workspace, Essentials Classic. All right, in the Layers window, right now we just have layer 1. First things first is I want to duplicate it. To duplicate a layer, I've clicked and hold, and I'm going to drag it down onto the new layer icon. The new layer icon is this one right here, where it has like a plus sign. So now I have layer 1 and layer 1 copy. On layer 1, I'm going to lock it and hide it. Also on layer 1, I'm going to double click the text, and I'm going to call it Original Logo. All right, on layer 1 copy, we're going to select this one right now, and we're going to call this Vector Logo. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a vector format. All right, your first step in doing that is to take the selection tool up here, top left black arrow, and just click on your image. You'll see that it's selected. Should have, well, mine has a blue box. Yours will have some colored box, probably blue. Then I want you to go over here to where it says Quick Actions, you'll see. Choose the bottom left option that says Image Trace. And then this part is very important, black and white logo. Choose that. This will take a little bit of time to load. You'll see the progress come through. And then there we go. After it does that, back in Quick Options or Quick Actions, you will only see one option called Expand. Please choose that. After Expand, you're going to see a lot of options. Choose Ungroup right here. What that just did is now your logo is all individual components. You're going to want to take the Direct Selection tool, which is this white arrow here, and you'll see everything can select individually. So let's actually put this to use. Go to your layers and create a new layer, layer 3. Make this your very bottom layer by clicking and dragging it down. Double click on layer 3 and call this background. What you can do now, let's actually go and hide your vector logo. So click the eyeball here to hide the vector logo. I'm going to take the rectangle tool. The rectangle tool is right here, where the hotkey is M. Under color, under the fill, it's just white right now. I'm going to double click on it, and I'm going to choose any other color. I'm going to go for like a gold just because we're black, white, and gold mainly for our colors. I'm going to click and drag and make a gold or orange square. It does exceed the box, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm going to click off of it, and I'm going to go and I'm going to eyeball back in our vector logo. Now you'll see that it still has a white background. Let's lock the background layer right here. And then on the vector logo, go back to the direct selection tool. That is the white arrow up here. The hotkey is A. Your first step is to just click in the white background of your logo that we imported from Sketchbook. Just click that, and then hit the delete key. Wonderful. You might be done at this point. Straight up. If you wanted to, let me zoom in a little bit. If I wanted to make the crown color a little different in one version, let's say, I could click this white spot right here. You can see how it's selected. I can go over to my fill color, double click it, and change the color to a yellow. No, it didn't change. We'll have to play around with that in a little bit. Let's see if I can delete it. Yes. Well, I can delete it. Change the fill color this way. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work the other way. Anywho, once it's selected, you could just delete it by hitting the delete key. Or, I might not be getting the best selection here. There we go. Then you could go up here to the top left, and you can choose different colors, like base colors for it. Now, I do believe I should be able to pick any color I want. Yeah, I think what you want to do is you need to be really zoomed in. You do not want to click on the lines. You want to click on the color itself. Now I believe it should change. Yeah, but this will go gray. I recommend that you stay in these colors up here. That way you don't have that error of it graying out. Again, there does have to be a black and white logo version, so maybe just stick with black and white. In the next video, I'm going to be going over like finalization stuff where everybody's pretty much caught up to the same point. So let me hold on and get my layer or my logo back to normal here. Oh, it did change. It was just very subtle because it graded. Okay. All right. Anywho, by now, should have your logo into Adobe Illustrator. What you're going to want to do is you're going to go to File, Save As, and then Cloud Document. And then right up here, make sure your name checks out, and then just hit save, and you're done for now.